Yeah, top of the mountain. Nobody clapping up here. Just one. Yeah. Cold peak, view sharp, everything. Whole world small when you looking down in. Came from the mud, not a throne unique, but it's lonely at the top. Cold peak, diamonds, don't speak. Echo of applause, fade out quick. Got everything they said I need. Still hear silence on cold peak. Started with a pavement cracked and hope ran low. With a hunger in your stomach, make ambition grow. Now I'm penthouse high with a skyline stare. But the higher you climb, fewer people there. Used to dream about the lights and the praise. Now I'm lit up, but I'm stuck in a haze. They see the chain, they don't see the strain. They see the win, they don't see the pain. Yeah, handshake smiles turn corporate code. Same ones doubted now, acting bold. Funny how loyalty then is missed. When success put frost on your wrist. I built this throne from grit and grind. Every setback sharp in my mind. But when the confetti selling, the crowd go home. You face the summit alone. Cold peak, view sharp, everything. Whole world small when you looking down in. Came from the mud, not a throne unique, but it's lonely at the top. Cold peak, diamonds, don't speak. Echo of applause, fade out quick. Got everything they said I need. Still hear silence on cold peak. Success loud, but the room stay quiet. Trust shrinks small when the stakes right. Everybody want a seat at the table, till they realize the cost unstable. Pressure heavy when the crown fit tight. Smile in public, wrestle at night. Used to chase dreams, now I chase peace. Trying to find warmth where the noise decrease. To climb was savage, the fall will be fatal. So I move cautious, strategic, fatal. From curbside nights to executive views. Still got scars the cameras don't use. You want the summit, cool, that's fine. Just know the altitude tax your spine. Friends turn fans, fans turn critics. And solitude turn analytic. Wind howl louder than the cheers below. Fame burn fast, but the nights move slow. Victory sweet, but it come with a fee. You lose the crowd, and sometimes we. I don't regret the grind I chose. I just learned how success exposed. Show who's solid, who just aligned. Who let us shine, not the climb. Cold peak taught me discipline. How to sit still in the road within. No envy here, just clarity sight. You can't share burdens at that height. If I fall on my feet. Built too strong from concrete streets. Lonely, maybe weak, never. Silence sharpened me, clever. So I stand tall with a frostbite speak. Heart still warm on a cold peak. If this the price for a legacy deep, I pay it full on cold peak. Cold peak, throne carved in stone. World at my feet, but I stand alone. From nothing made something unique, but I breathe in air on cold peak, no retreat. Build my empire, brick by street. If success cold, I bring my heat. King still standing on cold peak. 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 King still standing on cold peak.
Yeah, from the curb where the concrete crack. Sometimes hope don't shine from the skyline. It flickers low. Yeah. Sidewalk light in the midnight haze. Tiny spark through the smog and blaze. City so cold but it still ignite. Found my hope in a sidewalk light. Sidewalk light don't fade on me. Born in the cracks where the lost ones be. They see darkness, I see sight. Blueprint drawn by sidewalk light. Sidewalk light. Raised where the sirens harmonize with pain, where ambition get taxed by the street campaign. Corner store profits, preachy survival. Every handshake come with a hidden rival. Concrete jungle, no vines to swing. Just steel and stress and broken dreams. Sky stay gray like a permanent bruise. Win or you vanish, that's how you choose. Mama prayed over rent past due, while the landlord knocking like he bulletproof. I learned young, no fairy tales here. Just hunger breathing down your ear. Street lights buzz like they whisper my fate, telling me grind before it's too late. Out the gutter with a spine of iron, fuel my hustle with a silent fire. Sidewalk clouds above. No miracle wrapped in designer love, just a spark saying stand your ground even when the sirens the only sound. I built my grind from invisible bricks, turn sap wax into strategy picks. They laugh when I'm at my escape route, now they quote the words I used to shout. Pressure forced me, I don't fold easy. City cold, but my pulse stay greasy. From the curb to command in the room, I bloomed in places that smell like doom. See, hope ain't glamorous, it's raw, covered in dust and city law. It don't glitter, it don't pose polite, it fights through cracks, that sidewalk light. Now I walk tall where I once crawled, used every bruise as a protocol. If you searching for signs in the neon sky, check the ground where the shadows lie. Sidewalk light. That's how it starts, small flame living inside my heart. From cracked up blocks to city height, all began with a sidewalk light. Sidewalk light still burning bright, proof hope live in the toughest fight. They see the glow, don't know the night that built a king from a sidewalk light. Light, 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 light.
Love the gray areas. I don't. Black and white, I don't blur the lines. Either you solid or switching sides. World full of doubt and watered down pride. I see it clear, no place to hide. Black and white, no in between. Truth too sharp, cut too clean. You hesitate, that's your plight. I move decisive, black and white. I came up with loyalty, cost more than chains. When smiles fade faster than fortune and fame. Everybody got angles, playing both ends. Saying brother in public, in private they pretend. I peep the shift when the pressure builds. Watch how the real stay calm and still. You can't fake spine when the stakes get high. Character loud when excuses die. I don't do maybe, I don't do sorta. Either you ride or you out of order. No soft focus on the moves I make. Every choice firm, no double take. See too many drown in approval waves, trading they code just to feel embraced. I'd rather stand alone in truth than sit in comfort with waterproof. Black and white, I don't blur the lines. Either you solid or switching sides. World full of doubt and watered down pride. I see it clear, no place to hide. Black and white, no in between. Truth too sharp, cut too clean. You hesitate, that's your plight. I move decisive, black and white. They love to talk about complex views till it's time to pick and they dodge the truth. I've been the villain in someone's tale, but never the fraud that chose to fail. You can't build trust on half-step moves or plant your flag where you scared to lose. I draw my line with permanent ink. No eraser handy when I think. Pressure don't scare me, it clarifies vision. Reveals who folding, who stay on mission. No gray smoke when it fire ignite. You either flame or ash that night. They say I'm blunt, good, that's intent. No mixed signals in what I meant. If it's respect, it's loud and clear. If it's a problem, it's right here. No filters, no polished disguise. No sugarcoat for bitter lies. When the dust settle after the fight, you see the truth. Black and white. I've lost friends choosing safer ground. Watch bold talkers turn back round. When the spotlight hot and the risk increase, you see who crumble, who find peace. I don't move off fear of trend, I move off principle to the end. No fence, sitting in my design. If I cross it, it's by choice, not sign. Clarity heavy, but I wear it proud. Silence louder than any crowd. You want my stance, it's locked in tight. No confusion, black and white. In a world that's swimming, blurred out sight. I sharpen edges, I pick my sides. No second guessing when it's time to strike. I stand on mine, black and white. Black and white, no compromise. No cloudy lens in my eyes. Win or lose, I sleep at night knowing I chose in black and white. Black and white. That's my code, clear path carved in every going back and knock. But it won't rewrite the way I see it, black and white. Tick. Tick. Ain't no rewind, but clock ruthless.
Yeah. Time remains, but it don't wait long. Blink twice, another day gone. Life on edge like a blade untamed. Every second screaming. Time remains, time remains, time remains, time remains, time remains. Feel it in my veins. Pressure cook dreams through scars and stains. You waste minutes chasing empty fame. I carve legacy while time remains. Time remains, time remains, time remains, time remains, time remains. I grew up where tomorrow wasn't promised, where funerals felt way too common. Clock on the wall, but it ticked like a thread. Every second a gamble, place your bet. Seen young kings fall before they prime. Street math brutal, subtract your time. No pause button when the chaos spin. You either build now or drown with them. They party like forever free. I move like death standing next to me. Not paranoid, just wide awake. I value breaths most people waste. Deadlines ain't just bills to pay. It's dreams expiring day by day. You scrolling life while it's slipping fast. I'm writing mine like it's my last. But it don't wait long. Blink twice, another day gone. Life on edge like a blade untamed. Every second screaming. Time remains. Time remains. Feel it in my veins. Pressure cook dreams through scars and stains. You waste minutes chasing empty fame. I carve legacy while time remains. Time remains. Time remains. I seen regret age a man overnight. On his mirror in silent fights. All that potential, what they'll say when excuses stole your prime away. Clock don't care about your fear to leap. It keep marching while you sleep. Opportunities knock soft once, then fade away when you front. I turn pressure to rocket fuel. Turn lost time into sharpened tools. Every setback taught me pace. How to sprint hard in a marathon race. Ain't no trophy for playing safe. Ain't no glory in a timid faith. When the reaper whisper through the wind, you learn quick what truly wins. Yeah, that ticking in your chest, that ain't rhythm, that's a test. Not how long, but how intense. What you build while time remains. I don't waste the days I can't retrieve. Chasing validation I didn't need. Now I treat mornings like sacred ground. Another round before I'm out. You waiting perfect, it won't arrive. You either start now or never try. Fear race faster than broken bones. Cover turn ambitious hearts to stone. So I speak loud, no muted tone. Plant my flag while I still own every verse like a stamped decree. Proof I live deliberately. When my chapter closed and the lights go dim, I won't blame fate or curse the wind. I swung hard while I had the flame. Left my mark cause time remains. Time remains. Time remains. But not for long. History short. The grind lifelong. No second chances when clock reclaims. So move relentless while time remains. Time remains. Time remains. Time remains. Time remains. Don't waste that spark. Build your fire before it's dark. You will forever earn that name. Make it count while time remains. 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 Yeah, they watching the headlines, but they ain't watching beneath them. Yeah. Undercurrent, moving silent in the dark. No loud flex, just a militant spark. While they debate what's wrong or right, we build pressure out of sight. Undercurrent, feel the shift in the ground. No drum roll when the truth get found. By the time they notice what we meant, the wave already came and went. They sell distraction in a polished tone. Keep you arguing while they thrown. Screens light up, but the mind stay dim. Truth drown quiet while lies swim. You see the surface, glitter and glam. I see the gears in the shadow plan. Power don't shout when it move that clean. It whisper laws in a backroom scene. They call it order, I call it design. Invisible fences around your mind. If you ain't questioning, you in the net. Come for the bait, control the set. I study silence, decoded trends. Watch fake rivals turn to friends. Every loud statement a cover event. Real change live in the undercurrent. Undercurrent, moving silent in the dark. No loud flex, just a militant spark. While they debate what's wrong or right, we build pressure out of sight. Undercurrent, feel the shift in the ground. No drum roll when the truth get found. By the time they notice what we meant, the wave already came and went. History repeat, but they edit the page. Rewrite the villain, repackage the rage. Divide the block, keep the focus split. While policies slide and nobody lit. They want reaction, loud and wild, so they can't label you hostile child. But strategy coded in protest heat. Real revolution quiet on its feet. I move like chess in a checkers game. Sacrifice pieces to flip the frame. You chasing trends, I'm tracking flow. Watching where the hidden rivers go. Grassroots laser beam. Sometimes the quiet, the strongest sound. When pressure build underground, they the underground spread in silent minds. Too busy counting dollar signs. Didn't see unity forming tight. In neighborhoods they rode off at night. From barbershops to classroom talks, from coded posts to midnight walks. Thought it was random nods aligned. A million sparks, one state of mind. You can't arrest an idea awake. Can't chain a thought that refused to break. When truth connect like live cement, it spread deep, that undercurrent. So when the headlines look confused and a sudden shift leave pundits bruised, remember it wasn't an accident. It was built long before they felt the current. Undercurrent, steady and slow. Deep foundation make empires blow. No fireworks, no loud dissent. Just silent force, the undercurrent. Undercurrent, now it's clear. What they ignored, now standing here. They mock the quiet, they miss the intent. Now they drowning in the undercurrent. 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 Undercurrent.
Yeah. No silver spoon, just cold concrete. City never sleeps, it prays. I was baptized in the sirens and the street light flickers. Raised where the hunger make the young boys quicker. Concrete crib, no carpet, just scars. Dreams duct taped to the hood of broken cars. Mama worked double, still the fridge stayed hollow. Pride too heavy for a kid to swallow. Every alley got a lesson in survival tactics. Every handshake might collapse like bad habits. Neighbors peep through blinds like snipers in disguise. Truth got strangled by the glitter in the lies. City breathes smoke, exhale desperation. Ambition handcuffed to a bus stop station. I learned early trust is a fragile invention. Love is alone with aggressive interest tension. If hope had a face, it was bruised and dented. Trying to smile through the rent that's pending. Cold concrete under my feet. Heartbeat sync with the drum of the street. No safety net when you chasing that dream. Just cracked sidewalks and broken self-esteem. Cold concrete, blood and belief. Tears evaporate in the city heat. You either rise or you sink discreet. Ain't no mercy on cold concrete. Skyscrapers tall, but the wages stay small. Elevators rising while the bottom ones fall. Politicians talk slick with a scripted grin. Meanwhile, the corner stores cashing in on sin. Graffiti scriptures on abandoned walls. Prophecy sprayed in aerosol calls. Kids with potential, but no intervention. Brains full of fire, but no one to mention. I spit venom, but it's medicine hidden. Every bar like a verdict written. They say calm down, but I grew up loud. Thunder in my chest when I face the crowd. I turn pain into plates on the bench press grind. Every setback just sharpen the mind. If the world wanna test me, fine. I carve my initials in its spine. No lullabies, just gunshot echoes. Dreams get buried in shallow metros. You either build or you break beneath it. City don't care, it'll never admit it. I seen brothers fall for a fraction of fame, chasing applause in a rigged up game. Street lights blink like they tired of watching another young soul in a cycle of boxing. I'm not a hero, I'm forged in rage. Ink stained knuckles, mic in a cage. Every syllable sharp like shattered glass. I cut through doubt when I let bars pass. They said the odds stacked high as the skyline view. I stack my willpower higher than that too. If pressure make diamonds, I pressure refined. Bled from the cracks that the world designed. No fairy tales, where I'm from just grit. Where hunger and hustle are intimate. Cold concrete taught me how to stand alone. Now I build empires from a cracked up throne. Concrete under my feet, still I march to my own heartbeat. City tried to bury me deep, but seeds grow strong in the cracks they keep. Cold concrete. Yeah, they watching the headlines. The they ain't watching beneath them. Yeah. Undercurrent, moving silent in the dark. No loud flex, just a militant spark. While they debate what's wrong or right, we build pressure out of sight. Undercurrent, feel the shift in the ground. No drum roll when the truth get found. By the time they notice what we meant, the wave already came and went. They sell distraction in a polished tone. Keep you arguing while they thrown. Screens light up, but the mind stay dim. Truth drown quiet while lies swim. You see the surface, glitter and glam. I see the gears in the shadow plan. Power don't shout when it move that clean. And whisper laws in a backroom scene. They call it order, I call it design. Invisible fences around your mind. If you ain't questioning, you in the net. Comfort the bait, control the set. I study silence, decoded trends. Watch fake rivals turn to friends. Every loud statement a cover event. Real change live in the undercurrent. Undercurrent, moving silent in the dark. No loud flex, just a militant spark. While they debate what's wrong or right, we build pressure out of sight. Undercurrent, feel the shift in the ground. No drum roll when the truth get found. By the time they notice what we meant, the wave already came and went. History repeat, but they edit the page. Rewrite the villain, repackage the rage. Divide the block, keep the focus split. While policies slide and nobody lit. They want reaction, loud and wild, so they can label you hostile child. But strategy coded in protest heat. Real revolution quiet on its feet. I move like chess in a checkers game. Sacrifice pieces to flip the frame. You chasing trends, I'm tracking flow. Watching where the hidden rivers go. Grassroots fire in a basement room. Ideas bloom where they predict doom. No cameras flash, no viral event. Just seeds planted in the undercurrent. Not every battle need a screen. Not every shift need laser beam. Sometimes the quiet, the strongest sound. When pressure build underground, they the underground spreading silent minds. Too busy counting dollar signs. Didn't see unity forming tight. In neighborhoods they rode off at night. From barbershops to classroom talks. From coded posts to midnight walks. Thought it was random nods aligned. A million sparks, one state of mind. You can't arrest an idea awake. Can't chain a thought that refused to break. When truth connect like live cement, it spread deep, that undercurrent. So when the headlines look confused and a sudden shift leave pundits bruised, remember it wasn't an accident. It was built long before they felt the current. Undercurrent, steady and slow. Deep foundation make empires blow. No fireworks, no loud dissent. Just silent force, the undercurrent. Undercurrent, now it's clear. What they ignored now standing here. They mock the quiet, they miss the intent. Now they drowning in the undercurrent. 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 This ain't fantasy. This ain't a movie script. Wake up. Yeah. This ain't a dream, this the life I chose. Gunmetal sky and a heart that froze. No fairy tales where the pain just goes. Only hard truths that the pressure shows. This ain't a dream, better open your eyes. Real ones bleed, fake ones disguise. You want the crown, better earn your throne. Out here survival is set in stone. I grew up where the sirens sang lullabies, where hope wore thin and ambition died. Cracked sidewalks raised me ruthless and fast. Future looks short when your present don't last. Empty fridge but the pride was heavy. Pocket full of nothing but my will steady. I learned quick, ain't no handouts given. You either take yours or stay unforgiving. See the block don't love you, it tests your spine. Smile in your face, then cut your shine. Everybody talking like they kings of the jungle till the pressure hit hard and they start to crumble. I don't chase dreams, I hunt objectives. Stack pain high, turn loss to leverage. If the world go dark, I glow relentless. Built from scars, ambition endless. This ain't a dream, it's the life I chose. Gunmetal sky and a heart that froze. No fairy tales where the pain just goes. Only hard truths that the pressure shows. This ain't a dream, better open your eyes. Real ones bleed, fake ones disguise. You want the crown, better earn your throne. Out here survival is set in stone. You fantasize about the lights and the fame, but you ain't seen the hunger behind the name. They want the shine out the grind at dawn. Don't see the nights when the hope feel gone. I've been broke with a billionaire mindset, risking my blood, no safety net. They talk loyalty, I measure action. Seen too many fold on a simple fraction. Trust in is a thread in a razor's grip. One wrong move, that's a sinking ship. I keep my circle tighter than vault door shut, cause jealousy breed when your stock go up. You call it luck, I call it scars.
not a dream when the rent due Friday. Not a dream when the streets don't play. Not a dream when your back hit walls and the only way out is to stand up tall. I seen friends switch lanes for a dollar sign. Seen fake love crumble in record time. Pressure reveal what a man about when the lights cut off and the fear scream loud. I move silent but the impact thunder. Build my empire brick by hunger. If I fall for a swinging. Pay my fuel, hit an anthem ringing. You sleeping on me, that's cool, stay tucked. I build in silence and erupt abrupt. No wishful thinking, no magic scheme. Just blood, sweat, tears, not a dream. This ain't a dream, this reality raw. No rewrite script when you break the law. No angels coming when you slip and fall. Just grit and grind when the darkness call. This ain't a dream, it's the cost to win. War outside, but it's still within. You want the throne and pay that fee. Out here, nothing free, not even me. Heavy steps on the pavement, weight in my stride. Bills on my back, got the world on my spine. Sunrise early, but the stress don't sleep. Every promise I made, I'm the one that I keep. Pressure on my lungs like the air too tight. But I learned how to breathe through a fist fight night. They see calm on the surface, ice in the stare. But inside it's a war that I carry everywhere. I don't complain, I convert it to grind. Turn sweat into legacy, doubt into shine. Every bruise got a lesson engraved in the skin. Every loss I took just conditioned to win. Heavy steps echo loud on the block I roam. Each footprint proof I built my own throne. Every steps, 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 steps. 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 Back against the wall, but the wall got cracks. I apply that pressure, watch the structure collapse. No silver spoon, just a plate full of scars. Ate struggle for dinner, now I spit it in bars. They talk big dreams, but fold under strain. I walk through the storm like I welcome the rain. Hard head, strong spine, heart in the fight. I've been broke so long, I made hustle my right. Every morning feel like a test of will. Balance ambition with overdue bills. I don't flinch when the low feels steep. I was raised in the deep where the strong don't weep. Heavy steps, yeah, the ground might shake, but pressure don't break me, it's what I take. Heavy steps, 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 steps. 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 K and family, hope on a thin, tight rope. One slip could drown every ounce of hope. So I calculate moves with a predator calm. No wasted motion, no false alarm. They waiting to see if the weight make me fold, but I ain't get forged when it's heated and cold. I don't scream for help, I adjust my grip. Tighten the jaw, never loosen the script. Pain in the chest, but the vision stay clear. I don't run from fear, I engineer fear. Every heavy step make the mindset grow. From concrete cracks where the tough seeds grow. If life throw weight, I bench it twice. Turn burden to muscle, sacrifice the price of every step. Heavy steps, 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 steps. 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 Nightfall, same grind, same pressure pulse, same silent prayer when the doubts convulse. But I stand 10 toes when the lights go dim. Heavy steps still marching on a razor thin rim. They hear the bass knock like a heartbeat loud. That survived rhythm, breaking through the crowd. No shortcuts taken, no mercy beg. I carry my crown like a weight on my head. Heavy steps, but the spirit won't bend. I built my strength where the weak ones end. Every scar a medal, every breath earned, every bridge I cross, every lesson burned. If the world feel heavy, let it press my chest. Pressure build kings when they